Club Brugge vs Barcelona. Preview, predictions and lineups. Barcelona are aiming to secure their third win of the league phase when they visit Club Brugge in the Champions League on Wednesday night. Hansi Flick's side bounced back from their 2-1 defeat in El Clásico by beating Elche 3-1 in La Liga at the weekend. But Real Madrid's emphatic 4-0 victory over Valencia means the Catalans remain 5 points adrift of their rivals at the summit. The start of their title defense has been hindered by key injuries and off-field distractions, but 2 more wins leading into the third international break of the season will leave Barça in a pretty good spot. The 5-time European champions were beaten by holders Paris Saint-Germain in Gameweek 2, but victories over Newcastle United and Olympiacos means they currently sit 9th in the league phase table. Brugge meanwhile started superbly by battering Monaco 4-1, but they've since succumbed away from home to Atalanta and Bayern Munich. Domestically, Nicky Hyen's side are trailing Union Saint-Gilloise in the Belgian Pro League, having finished behind the Brussels-based outfit last season. This is their first encounter with Barcelona since 2002. What time does Club Brugge vs Barcelona kick off? Location: Bruges, Belgium. Stadium: Jan Breydel Stadion. Date: Wednesday, November 5th. Kickoff time: 8 p.m. British Summer Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Time. Referee: Anthony Taylor NG. Ver Stuart Atwell in. Club Brugge vs Barcelona head-to-head record. All games. Club Brugge 0 wins. Barcelona 3 wins. Draws 1. Last meeting. Club Brugge 0-1 Barcelona, October 29, 2002. Champions League. Current form. All competitions. Club Brugge. Barcelona. Club Brugge 2-1 Dender January 11, 25. Barcelona 3-1 Elche February 11, 25. Club Brugge 6-1 Eindracht Aalst October 29, 25. Real Madrid 2-1 Barcelona October 26, 25. Royal Antwerp 0-1 Club Brugge October 26, 25. Barcelona 6-1 Olympiacos October 21, 25. Bayern Munich 4-0 Club Brugge October 22, 25. Barcelona 2-1 Girona October 18, 25. OH Leuven 0-1 Club Brugge October 18, 25. Sevilla 4-1 Barcelona May 10, 25. The hosts were gutted in the summer and are without a couple of notable names for Barcelona's visit. Starting goalkeeper Simon Mignolet is likely to miss out with a groin issue, while Ludovic Reis is out until after the international break with a shoulder issue. Rafael Onyedika, who impressed in this competition last season alongside Arden Jashari in midfield, is also absent. Christos Solis has stepped up big time for the hosts in the wake of their summer departures, and he's the man Barça will need to contain if they're to record their third win of the league phase in Belgium. Club Brugge predicted lineup versus Barcelona: 4-1-4-1 Jackers, Sab Ordóñez, Mecheli, Cease, Stankovic, Forbes, Odor Van Aken, Solis, Tresoldi. There hasn't been much change on the injury front for Barcelona since Sunday's win over Elche, with Pedri and Rafinha among their notable absentees. Both should be back in action after the international break, with the latter suffering a setback in his recovery from a hamstring injury ahead of El Clásico. Pedri sustained his knock in the 2-1 defeat to Real Madrid. Andreas Christensen is training alone as he steps up his recovery from a muscle issue, but the Dane hasn't been named in Flick's traveling squad. Barça are also without goalkeepers Joan Garcia and Marc-Andre ter Stegen, as well as midfielder Gavi. Pau Cubarsí and Robert Lewandowski could be recalled after starting Sunday's win on the bench. Barcelona predicted lineup versus Club Brugge: 4-2 Friedrich 1 Szczesny, Count Araujo, Cubarsí, Martin, Casado, De Jong, Yamal, Lopez, Rashford, Lewandowski. The Jan Breydel Stadion is a tough place to go under the lights, as Monaco discovered in Gameweek 1, so we're expecting a depleted Barcelona to suffer through periods of Wednesday's game. There's been no overhaul from Flick tactically, with the visitors benefiting from facing a similarly courageous Elche team at the weekend. They'll surrender chances to the hosts here, and Brugge, buoyed by their home crowd, can produce some wonderful attacking football. Nevertheless, Champions League heritage should win out here, similar to how Barça won at St. James Park in September. An efficient second-half display may guide the Blaugrana to 3 points. Prediction: Club Brugge 1-3 Barcelona. Barcelona will host an open training session at the renovated Camp Nou ahead of a long-awaited return to their home after the international break. Before the third interval of 2025-26, Barça face Celta Vigo on the road this Sunday night. The Blaugrana are visiting Chelsea in Gameweek 5 of the Champions League later this month, while Club Brugge travel to Sporting CP.